Good morning friends, today we study the digital signature. So the content we will study the security component achieved by digital signature, that are the integrity, authentication and the non-repudiation. Then the digital signature while we are signing the document and signing the digest. Digital signature. Digital signature can provide authentication, integrity and the non-repudiation of the message. Authentication. Authentication means that the receiver need to be sure of the sender identity. Authentication, other word we say that authentication means we have a provision to identify who are you. Message integrity means that data must be arrive at the receiver exactly that were sent by the sender. Non-repudiation means the receiver must be able to prove that message came from the specific sender. So these are the three services that are achieved by the digital signature, that are the authentication, integrity and the non-repudiations. Signing the whole document. Public key encryption can be used to sign a document. However, the role of public key and the private key are different. The sender use the private key to encrypt the message, that we say the sign. The receiver must be use the public key of the sender to decrypt the message, just as the person verify from the record another person signatures. So in the digital signature we can say that we can use the keys of the sender. Private key of the sender is used for the encryptions, encryptions, and the public key of the sender is used for the decryptions. So here we show the signing the whole documents. So we are assuming that we have the two user, Alice and the Bob. Alice is the sender and the Bob is the receivers. Alice generate a one plain text message and the Alice uses its private key to encrypt the message and convert it to the ciphertext. That we also, this ciphertext is also known as the digital signatures. So we are transferring the digital signature from the sender to the receiver. At the receiver end, the Bob will use the public key of the Alice to decrypt the signatures and convert the signature or ciphertext from the ciphertext to the plain text. So digital signature does not provide the privacy. If there is a need for the privacy, another layer of the encryption decryption must be applied. As we know that we are encrypting the private key of the sender Alice. So public key of the Alice is known to everyone. So it means the attacker also know the public key of the Alice. So here in the digital signature we does not achieve the privacy or the confidentiality. We can achieve the integrity, authentication as well as the non-repudiation. Integrity we achieve that if Alice encrypt the data by their private key, it should be opened by the public key of the Alice. If an attacker will open the data but it does not know the private key of the Alice. So this is the way how we can say that we are achieving the integrity. Means attacker does not modify the data because attacker does not know the private key of the Alice. Similar, if something is opened by the Alice public key, it means that data will be sent by the Alice. It means here the authentication is proved by the receiver. And the non-repudiation means sender at the later stage could not deny that it does not send the data, receiver having the proof. If something is opened by the Alice public key, it means that information is sent by the Alice. So we can say that digital signature will provide the integrity, authentication as well as the non-repudiation. If there is need for the privacy, we require the another layer for the encryption as well as the decryptions. Signing the digest. Here the sender create a miniature version or digest of the document and sign it. The receiver then check the signature on the miniatures. To create the digest of the message, we use the hash function. The hash function create a fixed size digest from a variable length message as shown in this slide. Here there are two algorithms that we use for generation of the hashing message digest. First is the MD5. MD5 stands for the message digest 5, which will having the take the variable size of message as a input and convert it to a 128-bit message digest. Similar, SHA1 is another algorithm. SHA1 stands for the secure hashing algorithm 1, which will produce the 168-bit digest. So here we are showing that function of the hash functions. We have any variable size message as the input, which will convert it a fixed size message digest. If we use the MD5, the size is 128-bit. If we use the SHA1, the size is 168-bit. And all the hash function are the one direction function. It means from the digest we can't find the message, and two different messages does not having the same message digest. Signing the digest. In the signing the digest, what we have, Alice will generate a message. Then from the message we are using the hash function or hashing algorithms, either the MD5 or the SHA1, which will produce either the 128-bit digest or the 168-bit digest. So instead of encrypting the message, we will encrypt the digest. So we are sending the signed digest as well as the plain size message to the both. At the receiver side, what we will do, first we will decrypt the signed digest and we are finding the digest, and we again convert the message to the digest with the use of the hash functions. If both the digest are same, it means the plain text message that is written is not modified. Otherwise, it will break the integrity. Thank you. For this lecture, we are following the book TCP/IP Protocol Suite by the Frozen.